This is going to be my short and bit of long-term forecast for the Maiar exchange on Elrond network. So buckle in. We're going to get started quickly with it. So this is my strategy for 2022. Right now, in the joint self account, our LP token is worth about $91. I think we put about 200 in, if I'm not mistaken. In terms of cash, it's still the same, the 0.1242, but the price has come down some. And so, you know, what I gotta say, take that with a grain of salt. So these numbers, probably even what we earn would be more as well. But right now are decreased just because the price of all tokens of the entire market are coming down. So this is the plan. As I was going to match what I had in my initial stake, which was about the 0.12 liquidity pool, provider token liquidity pool, which was around 200 of the Elrond and the MEX combination. Once what I earned had matched that, I was going to pull out my initial. So I'm close to that now. You see, if that's, you know, about 90. Now that we've earned and we've staked some in some stake MEX in a ride, about $32, and 35 stake MEX and slash lock MEX in the lock MEX pool up here, that's around 60. In our earnings that we have to wait till we get to a minimum of $10 to reinvest, to pull out, harvest, and reinvest. We have 7 with about 10, so $17. So when you add that up, I'm only about $13 shy, I think, close to about $13 shy. 37 plus 17 would be 54. No, I'm not $13 shy. I'm missing something? Yes, no, not what I said, 37. I missed the other $30 in there. That's 67 plus about a little bit more than 17, but we'll say 17-ish. That's a little bit more than 67, so we'll see if that adds up to an extra dollar when we get to the end. Anyway, 67 plus 17 is 84. So, no, it's about $5-6 short, especially if you consider there may be $1 extra and all the other little bits there. That's definitely $1 right there. That's $8 right there. Not 8. Anyway, getting caught up too much in the little bitty details. So it's not much money left. Then when that happens, I probably pull out my LP from this. Let's go back here to, I'm going to take out my initial and then continue to reinvest until the lock period ends. And then at that time, determine if I'm going to exit completely or continue to reinvest a portion as I take some out. So the lock period is not until, it's locked until blah, blah, blah. Doesn't say here. Forget the date. I think I want to say sometime in June, or I don't think it's a year. Maybe it's about a year from when I put it in earlier, which would have been about a month and a half ago. I'll double check. So my other plan with this, and you said it's in 4 days, this ends. I think I can take out my complete max amount of that without any penalty now. And I'm not earning much ride with the amount I have in here. So when it's time to, and I harvest the more than $10 from here, and when these both get up to about $10, so I can harvest these as well, and then enter them into this pool. I may pull out. So within 4 days, hopefully. So within 4 days, I'll probably take this out of ride and move this into my locked pool up here, and take this out into cash or cash equivalent until I decide what to do with it. I may throw that in the Anchor protocol for this, but I'm trying to decide yet. Haven't made a decision about that. That'll probably be in a self experiment of what I did with that money. So that's my plan for Maiar for the year. It's actually been paying out pretty well. Just the token has not been doing well, and you know that kind of sucks. But that can, like a lot of what the DAOs we're in right now, that sometimes the tokenomics can even more make up for a tremendous drop off in the cost of the token. So we'll keep a close eye on Maiar for the next, as long as we have money locked up in there. But we probably will come out of this on top because we have taken out the money we put in, not quite the full amount in terms of cash equivalent, but the same amount in terms of tokens, which I could keep, turn back into the Elrond and keep, but I probably will turn into dollar equivalent. So we may take like a haircut about a half on it, but then the money will be in free. And so when I get a chance, I'll take out the rest that will be the cash equivalent. But I want to get a chance as much as possible to see how this rides out. So that's my thought on that. With that, I love you. You love you. God loves us. And that's all that matters.